Now, your first defense forecast with Dakota Hunter.
And thank you for logging on to WNYNewsNow.com for checking out your first defense forecast. I'm Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. Happy Wednesday to you. Let's take a look at your forecast for this hump day. Loads of sunshine for yous and yours. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Very warm as well. Now just a tiny bit humid. Not too bad, but it might be just a tiny bit noticeable. 75 in the valleys, 82 inland. And man, take a look at these temperatures. Gorgeous. And now the dew point values today will range in the upper 50s to maybe very low 60s. And once you get up into the 60 range, that's when you start to feel that stickum into the atmosphere. But otherwise, not too bad with a south wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, let's take a look at the pollen count. And yeah, we're still dealing with all this stuff. And the tree pollen came up. It's now almost knocking on the very high category now. And also the grass pollen has came up just a tiny bit, but it's still relatively low. But all of this tree pollen, all this pollen is going to get washed away as we bring in a chance for a few rain showers for tomorrow. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has outlined a lot of the southern tier under the less than average marginal risk for severe thunderstorms. That's this darker green color. This is technically a 1 on a scale of 5. It's the lowest end severe weather threat. And this is mainly for the potential for damaging winds or maybe gusty winds tomorrow as the winds really come up tomorrow. And here's just the thunderstorm impacts. And again, this just shows you what we're expecting here. Again, wind gusts maybe of around 60 miles an hour is going to be the main issue here. And I think everything else is going to be manageable. And again, this is mainly going to be an isolated issue, not a scattered issue. But of course, we'll keep our eyes on it. Of course, we will keep you updated right here. Now let's take you through Future Scan. This is our exclusive in-house computer model. And you can see this is about midnight tonight. We're clear, but there's that batch of rain knocking on our back door. Now this is all associated with a low pressure system with a cold front that's back to our west. It's going to be dragged across the region. And you can see already by the morning, we're getting a few scattered showers. Then we're going to get into this widespread rain and thunder shower activity for the morning commute. This is by about 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So when you walk out the door to work tomorrow morning, it's probably going to be a wet go. Otherwise, no issues there. We'll have a few more scattered showers, and then we'll have a little bit of a break. And then this is our main concern. It's this line of shower and thunderstorm activity right here. Now, as it comes on through, there is a chance these storms could tap into some of those stronger winds and elevate these to strong to severe levels, maybe in just an isolated nature. But of course, we'll keep our eyes on that. But this is our main concern. This is early tomorrow. Early tomorrow afternoon, and then it hightails out to the east. A few leftover showers are left over for tomorrow, especially going to tomorrow night. Now, yesterday we actually had an earthquake occur on Lake Ontario. It's actually not as uncommon as you might think it is. This actually occurred just off the coast of Canada yesterday, just after 5 o'clock yesterday. And it's not that uncommon simply because there are fault lines that go across the Great Lakes. And there's actually a fault that splits western New York. It's actually called the Clarendon Fault. And that is the fault that is responsible for a lot of the seismic activity across western and central New York. So again, this ranked less than a 2.5, and that's very minor. So not a big deal there. But again, it is an earthquake nevertheless. And we usually don't see these around here, but it's not as uncommon as you might think. This occurred actually under the lake floor. The earth depth was 6.2 miles. So this occurred 6.2 miles down underneath the lake floor. So yeah, just very interesting. If you were up, around the Lake Ontario shoreline and you might have felt that, that's probably what you felt, that little earthquake that occurred off the coast. Here come the next 7 days, brought to you by Quick Solutions. 67 tomorrow is the average high as that cold front kind of drags on through. But again, that's still very seasonable. The average high is around 66, so very nice and seasonable. We go back to partial sunshine, 64 on Friday. Take a look at that. For Saturday, we go back into the 70s, but a few rain showers. Mother's Day, looking mainly dry, a few scattered showers, but nothing of a big deal there. Again, around seasonable temperatures. And then we go back into sunshine and 70s to start early next week.